we're in a big squeeze. Are we resilient enough? How can we learn to do better, much better, and use a whole lot less stuff, energy and material? When you buy from a farmer's market, you are face to face with your supply chain. You can talk with the people that grew it, did it, made it, whatever. Maybe ask for advice, talk. This is a relationship thing, a more neighborly approach to the economy. All right. You may have to rethink what success means pretty fundamentally. Recently I've been looking at a lot of books on economics. How's the economy going to change? How does it have to change? Particularly if we're coming into a world where resources are going to be more and more limited and environmental issues much more constricting. Now you have to figure out how to live within your means. That's real economy. What's happened over the period of the Industrial Revolution is we've assumed that resources are unlimited, and they're not. And as you begin to get into that squeeze, we have to think differently, and maybe fundamentally differently, right down at the economic level, because just the idea of compound interest and compound annual growth is an assumption that can't be sustained. Now where are you? We improved competitiveness and efficiency and thereby are screwing up the world. We need to embed nature in what we do, become symbiotic with it. That's continuous regeneration, not just continuous improvement. So my interest particularly with this is it's fairly obvious that you cannot technique your way through any major change in the way people think. So there has to be something like a deep ecology, a different mindset about what is successful. And so I'm going to shut up, be interested in the rest of the conversation on what is that and how might we get more people to move from here to whatever there is. The Compression Institute is forming vigorous learning circles. We hope you'll join one, because you, as a pragmatic leader, can determine how you can specifically change what you do, adopting different values, and thereby transform yourself and make the world a better place. So we had dual beats.
For people who are just being introduced to this, compression and the compression model, how could you sum all that up?
Can we enter this big adventure of figuring out how to learn as groups and do it in great depth, and maybe take those steps emotionally as well as just logically, and find a reality-based way forward? Let's call it a philosophy of continuous transformation. Deep reflection is the ability to question our deepest motives and understanding and assumptions. And so we invite you into a program of omnilogue and deep reflection to help us figure out how do we get from here to wherever there is and reconcile this big clash between how business thinks of progress and what nature may think of as progress, which means the ability to regenerate itself. We hope you'll join us.